Today our topic is sustainability in procurement. Sustainability holistically considers the governance of an organization's environmental, social, and economic viability to ensure organizations exist for the long term, and the needs of the present are met without compromising the needs of future generations. ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance, a measurable sustainability assessment. CSR stands for corporate social responsibility. ESG is similar to CSR but more measurable. Financial performance remains key and so can create a sustainable credit rating for the organization and investors. Why is sustainable procurement important? Sustainability has become a key topic for business in recent years. As the global population grows exponentially and resources become more scarce, it has become evidently clear that companies need to prioritize sustainable practices in their operations to ensure the longevity of their business and to minimize the impact of their daily activities on the planet. Sustainable procurement is the process of purchasing goods and services in a manner that takes into account the social, economic, and environmental impacts of business purchases. It involves considering the full life cycle of products and services being purchased, from their raw materials to their disposal. Sustainable procurement focuses on not only the cost and quality of goods and services, but also their impact on people and the planet. How ESG relates to sustainability in procurement. Sustainability and environmental, social, and governance, ESG, are related but distinct concepts, especially when viewed from a procurement perspective. Both terms encompass an organization's attitudes to ethical factors such as the environment and people. Sustainability in procurement refers to the idea of conducting business operations to meet present needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. In procurement terms, sustainability considers the role of supply chains towards an organization's long-term resilience. This involves sourcing goods and services to minimize negative impacts on the environment, society, and the economy. This includes considering factors such as reducing waste, minimizing carbon footprint, using renewable resources, ethical sourcing, and ensuring fair labor practices within the supply chain. ESG in procurement is a set of standards for a company's operations that investors use to evaluate its resilience and sustainability. ESG encompasses a broader scope beyond environmental concerns, including social and governance aspects. In procurement, ESG factors are incorporated into the decision-making process to assess the environmental impact of sourcing materials or services, the social implications concerning the workforce or local communities, and the governance practices of suppliers. ESG is a valuable risk management tool organizations can use to screen their environmental and social impacts and assess governance practices within the business. ESG is similar to corporate social responsibility, CSR. CSR refers to the overall big picture of organizational values and goals, whereas ESG encompasses the more measurable activities and their application at a practical level. Sustainability is and should be embedded in all organizations and is the most seismic change and challenge for the procurement and supply profession. The world is heating up and vital resources such as precious minerals, water, and food are becoming scarce, not to mention the wildfires, droughts, and floods that are now regular occurrences. Organizations are increasingly thrust into the spotlight from government, campaigners, and customers, so it's more important than ever that supply chains are sustainable to protect the future of our planet. CIPS ESG Sustainability Model in Procurement. The CIPS sustainability model demonstrates how good governance underpins an organization's sustainability strategy and ambition. Sound governance requires a sustainability culture that is strengthened with increased transparency and ethical practices, along with a robust approach to risk management. This structure provides a bedrock for targets and initiatives that deliver on social, economic, and environmental factors that support the future of the organization, the planet and society. An organization's targets are often linked to the UN Sustainable Development Goals, selecting the goals where they have the most influence and impact. CIPS ESG Sustainability Model in Procurement. Social, as per the model, social points can be employee relations and diversity, health and safety, working conditions, community impact, Modern slavery. Diversity. Training and education. Employee engagement. Data protection and privacy. Transparent stakeholder communication. Environmental, as per the model, environmental points can be: water security. Circular economy, example recycle, recover, refurbish, responsible return or dispose of. Climate change. Carbon emissions. Energy efficiencies. Renewable energy. Pollution. Sustainable/green buildings. Waste management and recycling. Economic, as per the model, economic points can be: invest in sustainable infrastructure. Ensure financial health and viability. Procurement and supply chain performance. Resilience. Risk security. Quality. Value for money. Indirect economic impacts. What are Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs? In 2015, all United Nations member states adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, providing a roadmap for world peace and prosperity for people and the planet, now and in the future. The 17 Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, are an urgent call for action for global partnership in all developed and developing countries. They understand that combating poverty and other forms of deprivation requires policies that enhance health and education, lessen inequality, promote economic growth, combat climate change, and fight to protect our oceans and forests. UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Number 1, no poverty. Number 2, zero hunger. Number 3, good health and well-being. Number 4, quality education. Number 5, gender equality. Number 6, clean water and sanitation. Number 7, affordable and clean energy. Number 8, decent work and economic growth. Number 9, industry innovation and infrastructure. Number 10, reduce inequalities. Number 11, sustainable cities and communities. Number 12, responsible consumption and production. Number 13, climate action. Number 14, life below water. Number 15, life on land. Number 16, peace, justice, and storing institutions. Number 17, partnership for the goals. Now we will look at the 5 P's developed based on the 17 SDG. People, planet, prosperity, peace and partnership. Number 1, people. This pillar focuses on fostering inclusion, to end poverty and hungers in all forms and to ensure that all human beings can fulfill their potential in a healthy and inclusive environment. Number 2, planet. The planet focuses on engaging in climate action. Protecting the planet from degradation, managing natural resources and take urgent action climate change to support present and future generations. Number 3, prosperity. Prosperity is all about supporting growth, jobs, and reducing poverty, particularly in low-income and developing countries, to ensure everyone has fulfilling lives. Number 4, peace. There can be no sustainable development without peace, and vice versa. It's about strengthening institutions and governance to tackle corruption, so societies are free from fear and violence. Number 5, partnership. Based on global solidarity through the participation from all countries, stakeholders, and people. Each of the 17 SDGs recognizes that development must balance social, economic, and environmental sustainability, and that actions in one area will have an impact on results in others. The SDGs can be defined as company targets and aspirations, which may be a catalyst for business success by assisting organizations in identifying important risks, creating an efficient business model, and putting a selected growth plan into action. Setting SDG targets. All 17 of the SDG objectives are important, however, no one organization is expected to accomplish them all. Organizations should define and align to which goals suit their business mission capacities and support real outcomes. Evaluate your current position and align the targets which mean the most to your organization. Examples of targets could be within environment, sustainable urban development that actively combats environmental and climate change challenges. Equality, diversity, and inclusion, urban planning that adapts to developments in lifestyle and human resources and encourages everyone to actively participate. Innovation, innovative urban planning that constantly transforms society. Resilience, dynamic, adaptable urban planning that prioritizes safety and security and creates communities that are disaster resistant. Benefits of implementing a sustainable procurement. As sustainability becomes an increasingly important focus across every industry, it's essential to improve the impact of procurement to reach individual and global environmental targets and build trust with customers. Benefits of implementing a sustainable procurement include: Number 1. Risk reduction. Number 2. Cost reduction. Number 3. Increased revenue growth. Number 4. Improved industry reputation. Number 5. Future-proofed strategy. Number 6. Enhanced supplier diversity. Number 7. New business opportunities. Number 8. Increased industry compliance. Number 9. Reduced waste. And number 10. Mitigated environmental impact. How can businesses prioritize sustainable procurement? Here are some of the key strategies and takeaway for businesses who want to prioritize sustainable procurement. Number 1. Develop a sustainable procurement policy that outlines a company's commitment to sustainable practices and provides guidance on how to implement these practices. Number 2. Conduct a sustainability assessment of suppliers to ensure their sustainability practices and policies are aligned with the ones from the company. Number 3. Prioritize sustainable products and services. This can include products that are made from recycled materials, use renewable energy or have a minimal environmental impact. Number 4. Consider the full life cycle of products and services, from their raw materials to their disposal. And number 5. Monitor and evaluate sustainability performance regularly, including your organization's sustainability goals and of your suppliers. Conclusion. Sustainable procurement should be a priority to any organization as it is important not only for their businesses but also to society and the environment. It helps reduce the environmental footprint of a company, promote fair labor practices, support local communities, promote innovation, and enhance the overall company reputation. By implementing sustainable procurement practices, businesses can demonstrate their commitment to sustainability and position themselves as responsible corporate entities.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and before leaving, if you have not already subscribed this channel, make sure to subscribe, like and hit the bell icon to get updates when I post new videos. Provide your feedback in comments. You can download material from the below links under video.